Humans throughout history share a mimetic fear of a tall figure lurking just within the visible horizon. It's a trait created by the fear of the unknown and simple pattern recognition. Cultures from all over the world have their own perspective on this thing, even giving it names or characteristics that resemble human nature. You can't assert any one narrative as gospel, though. Concepts don't exist outside the mind. Yet, this concept in particular has hurt people before. Some walks of life have been severed because of the mere thought of this concept scared them into a hysteria. To what ends does a concept have to meet for it to stop being just an idea and for it to manifest into an existing entity that everyone knows, but no one truly understands? The operator is tall and moves at 4.4 meters per second. It is undetectable throughout the entire trial, but has a 32-meter lullaby. No sound emanates from the operator. This includes footsteps and foley. However, sound from the operator interacting with the trial, like pallets breaking and opening a locker, does happen. The operator's power is slender sickness. After holding down the power button for 2 seconds, all survivors in the trial will be inflicted with slender sickness. Then, the operator gets a page. Slender sickness will build up over a course of 60 seconds, and once it's full, it will damage a survivor for 1 health state. The ability's cooldown is 2 seconds, and when slender sickness is used again, it will reset all survivors' timers except for the ones who are fully sick. Survivors who are not fully sick can get rid of slender sickness by looking at the operator for 2 seconds or collecting a page. Alternatively, slender sickness is removed from any survivor who is hooked, fully or not fully sick. However, if a survivor who is not fully sick enters the dying state, their slender sickness will be removed. A fully sick survivor can only get rid of their slender sickness by either completing a gen, being healed, or being hooked. As stated before, fully sick survivors cannot have their timer reset. Fully sick survivors say that they see tentacles on the back of the operator, but once they're cured, they're gone. After using slender sickness, the operator gains a page. The operator is slow, but with a page, it moves at 4.8 meters per second. However, the operator cannot use a basic attack when holding a page. The operator can choose to break this page, which will get rid of slender sickness for all survivors who are not fully sick. Or, the operator can place down the page on a surface. Pages can remove slender sickness from survivors who are not fully sick. The operator is a macro-focused killer that forces the trial to be played in a more unique way for both sides. The operator controls the consequences for all survivors, and it's the survivor's job to adapt to the operator and take advantage of its decisions. To keep the survivors pressured, of course, the operator would need some options to keep its oppression fresh. The operator's notebook. Slender sickness no longer damages survivors upon being fully sick. Basic pallet breaks are 25% faster. Gain 200% more blood points for basic break actions. Insomnia pills. Survivors gain slender sickness 40% faster. Survivors who remove a page are revealed with this killer instinct for 6 seconds. Confiscated notebook. The operator no longer gains a page for using slender sickness. The operator gains 1% haste for every hook that doesn't kill a survivor. Trail mix. The operator gains 20% haste for 7 seconds after it destroys a page. Destroying a page makes the operator's power go on cooldown for 20 seconds. If a survivor is not within 16 meters of another survivor, they gain slender sickness 50% faster. And if a survivor is within 16 meters of another survivor, they gain slender sickness 50% faster. Survivors with slender sickness suffer from the mangled and hemorrhage status effect. Reveals the auras of all survivors within 16 meters of a page. Lost camera. The operator is invisible to survivors more than 40 meters away. The operator passively phases, and its lullaby radius is increased to 40 meters. Using slender sickness gives survivors exhausted for 15 seconds. This only applies to survivors who have less than 15 seconds of exhaustion. Using slender sickness puts it on cooldown for 20 seconds. Shows the status of all survivors' slender sickness progress in the HUD. Group photo. Survivors with full slender sickness and at least 1 hook state can be moried. Favorite tie. While looking at a page, hold the secondary power button to teleport to that page's location. The operator is not used to the trials, so it will have to learn the basics from other experienced participants. While the operator learned from its teachers, it also gave them a few tactics of its own. Hex, something awful. After hooking the survivor, a dull totem becomes a hex. Hooking the same survivor twice temporarily deactivates this hex. When you kill a survivor, all other survivors enter the deep wound state. Hex, in your head. When a survivor hits a skill check for the first time, a dull totem lights into a hex. While this hex is standing, survivors healing, repairing, cleansing a totem, or blessing a totem will occasionally hear the sound cue of a skill check, with no check to follow. All skill checks are 20% faster and appear 10% more often. Cleansing or blessing a totem will have a small chance of triggering a skill check, and you did nothing. After damaging a survivor with your basic attack, all survivors repairing generators get a stackable 8% repair speed debuff for 20 seconds. Hello, I'm Spazber, and I hope you enjoyed this Dead by Daylight concept video. I want to be a game designer because making games is fun. I'm currently working on one right now, which is why I haven't been uploading as much. If you have any questions about the concept or want to leave some feedback, don't be afraid to leave a comment. This is my first concept video, and I'm really proud of it.